everybody, Gingershadow here, and welcome back to some RWBY visual novel with me. And yeah, so the latest update came out. It seems to have quite a lot in it. Got some interesting girls for potential new dates. Still got a lot of dates racked up at this point. There's plenty to be doing. And yeah, last time we returned from Peak after fighting Drago, or it was something along Dragono. I forget its name. All we need to know is that it was made of pyro obsidian, and it was a big old dragon, and it had a lightning tail, and we killed it with science, and then we wanted to pat the head of the girl that created it. So it was I can't even call it weird, because our team, everything's weird to our team. Is it weirder than normal? Not really. It probably ranks around average weekend out, to be honest. For poor old Jenny's not really had much of a normal life so far. It's an average weekend for him, doing something wacky and crazy, I suppose. Alright then, so now we're just going to continue our school week. We did meet with Coco as well at nighttime. That was good, so we can actually go to her to change outfits. Which, I don't know how that's going to, I don't know if that's going to pass time and potentially use up like time we could be training or meeting someone. I don't know, but we'll give it a try anyway, because I do want to see some of the new sprites and maybe potentially change some sprites around. Mainly, I think Jack and Weiss at least have alternative sprites that we could be using. I kind of want to shove them on just because I think it'd be funny. So, that's a plan for later. But for now, what time is it? Where am I at? Yeah, okay, I was supposed to go to school. Okay, it was class time, that's fine. It was class time, let's get into this. Any events? Oh, there's something happening. She's still there. Oh, they were checking out Amber, I see. Of course she is. Were there any... No signs anyone had been there since we last were down there. The machine is operational and our vitals are stable, with the slow decline we foresaw. Brain activity is in a constant state of near flatlining. Is that potentially because her brain is just non-active because she's literally just jumped out of her body and is floating around the fighting area? I guess. What's going on then? I think it's our enemy. Why would you think that? Why would you think it's our enemy? Amber, she might have just... I don't know. It's really hard to even think of a reasonable explanation for this because nothing about this is reasonable. Oh, whatever. You mean... This just so happened to be helped by a maiden after running into a small girl with grim eyes and bone white skin. I don't know what you're getting at, husband, but okay. It wasn't a coincidence. Obviously. There's no such thing as being able to create a magical user in this world. Not anymore. He would know he created several. Then the children are being targeted. On the contrary, it seems like a setup to get in their good graces. But for what reason? Oh, are they trying to say this Amber's a fake then? Oh, that's interesting. I mean, it could be wrong. What does husband truly know? Let's be honest here. Wouldn't be the first time she tried something like this. Her angle is probably corrupting someone. But you think Salem did this? Really? The question being who? I want you to report anything concerning this matter to me, Glinda. Any detail once we understand who she may be targeting. Then we may make an informed decision. That's husband's whole thing, isn't it? Just keep all information, keep all the cards close to the chest, never give anyone anything. And then basically by the time the crap hits the fan, it's just too late. Like, honestly, the deal with Pyrrha and her becoming the maiden, I still do not understand why they didn't just tell her whole team. And they didn't just go for it quicker. Like, okay, sure, they were trying to wait until after the tournament, maybe, because her having the powers in the tournament could have been a little bit weird. Honestly, though, I still think the team should have been told, because I think the idea should have been, you know, instead of having Pyrrha hold this responsibility herself, have her work with her team, work together, and I don't bloody know. Husband's just made some really weird decisions in life. But what would you say to Professor Peach? Oh, I think I have a story for her. Let's smile while you say that. I don't know how I feel about husband anymore. I've read a lot of fan fiction. It's thrown a lot of theories around the place, and it's thrown up a lot of logic of like, here's all the things Osmond has basically done. Now, here's how they could have been easily avoided if he'd just, you know, said a little bit more, informed people a little bit more, been a little bit smarter. Like, you know, letting your maiden wander about the country and stuff, and then they ended up finding her, and nothing was protecting her. You know, it's a bit dumb. It's a wee bit dumb, especially since, you know, she's the key to getting into the relics, and that can literally be picked up by anyone. The process for transferring the powers is the last female they see. Okay, so an enemy could get that and go get the relic. Osmond created them. At least we know that now anyway, so why did he make it that way? It seems a wee bit daft when you think about it. Oh dear. Right, anyway. The wise old wizard he was not. Right, wait, what were we doing last? We went and spoke to Penny. That's what happened last time. Okay, so a new thing with Jack, and I'll probably go see her in a bit. I'm going to just have a quick look-see around just in case, right? So it's just Yang there. I've just ended up going to see... I don't suppose I've got anything to say to Madonna. No, not really. I never have anything to say to Madonna, to be honest. Not much going on there. Nothing there. There's no point going to the shop. There's never anything at the shop. Library, there's... Is there even more books for me to get? I don't even know. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing here. What do I want to do this afternoon? Absolutely bugger all. Let's go speak to Jack. Let's go speak to Jack, because I haven't congratulated her on our victory yet. It was weeks ago, but it still would be nice to congratulate her anyway. Oh, this would be so weird. You know, forget all that stuff about fighting the dragon, all the crazy crap going on. Jack, I just wanted to come and congratulate you on beating Weishni. You know, just, yeah. It's a wee bit late, Jin, but alright. It's the thought that counts. I mean, most of the conversation that happened afterwards was about me and my insecurities. Talking about it being needy. I mean, it wasn't much of a fight, but still, congratulations should be in order, right? Was it? This happened a long-ass time ago, so I really don't remember what the situation was with Jin and everyone at that point. Hey, partner, congratulations on your victory. She's like, wait, what victory? What? Confused? Thank you. Talk about random timing. I know! Just occurred to me that I hadn't properly congratulated you yet. So, no time like the present, eh? Heh, if you say so. Right back at you. At me? Jane, you did technically win your fight. You blew yourself up to win it, but you did technically win that fight. Team with Evelyn. No, wait. Team with Penny, sorry. No, it's you used Evelyn's powers. It was team with Penny. You and Penny won a match as well, didn't you? Nah, Penny won the match. I was just an instrument for blunt object trauma. Sure. Oh, don't put yourself down like that. It was your idea, wasn't it? Well, yeah, but it was a stupid idea. It was an Evelyn type of idea. Partner, it was a battle. If it's stupid and it works, then it's not stupid. Jack, don't encourage him. I seriously still think blowing yourself up with dust is still a stupid plan. It certainly wasn't cool. That it wasn't. Coolness is a factor you've got to earn. Then teach me, pretty please. Oh, I'm hardly qualified myself. You freaking... No, Jack is cool. Jack is cool. There's no way you can't say her win fight was cool. If you saw the image for it, she just literally whamped right into Weiss, and there's just ice everywhere. It looked amazing. That was cool. Bull crap. The way you beat Weiss was badass. I agree, Jen. I agree. I guess it was. But I can hardly talk about how to be cool. I can't even fully control my semblance yet. I was focusing on that more than anything. So, what you're saying is that you look good without even trying. So unfair. Oh, shut up. Speaking of which, I'm going to train that. Something that I suggest you do as well, considering... Heh, got it. Later, partner. Heh. As I said before, she's seriously cool, isn't she? Although I wonder, what exactly makes her semblance so hard to control? She's playing with time, mate. What do you think makes it hard? She doesn't want to kill people. Like, come on. Oh, here we are. Right, okay. I should probably tell Penny, Weiss has been not exactly asking questions. Wait. Oh, yeah, it's Coco's event past time, so I never got to see that, did I? What should I do here? Oh! Okay, so here's the training with Jack, then. If we want to do that. So at this time of night, there should be good enough time for train undisturbed. Okay, so we can do that even though Neon... We know Neon's there. We know Neon's there. There's no ifs or buts about it. Neon is there. Right, hold on. Let's check. We'll check in Vale first, just in case there's anything at all floating around. Shop's closed for the day. Yep. Okay. Let's go to Coco. Let's see what we can do about our outfits. I'm hoping this doesn't pass the day, but if it does, so be it. Hey, Jen, here for dirty laundry or talk on fashion? Yeah, about that. Speaking of your outfits, you know, speaking of vice, about Jack, my partner. I'm actually here for the dirty laundry. Wait. I can change Coco's outfit. About Jack, my partner. I'm doing Jack's outfit. She looks better in a jacket than I do, damn it. She's pretty tomboyish. What about a maid uniform? Yeah, it's beautiful. Let's do that. Oh, I can just do it. Oh, beautiful. Her normal clothes remind me of ballerina. I'm really curious about that night outfit you showed me. Oh, God. Speaking of your outfits, I really like your Brett and sunglasses combination. Your laundry day outfit wasn't that bad. She just gets changed on the spot for it. Well, aren't you homely? Okay, it doesn't pass the day. Good, good. Okay, so Jack and Weiss have just switched uniforms. Cool. Okay, that's all the outfits we can play with right now then. So there's no just going back to, say, old sprites, but like, say, taking Jin and putting him back in his old clothes, or transforming Penny back into her old self or anything. But if they have alternative outfits, then they'll be able to do it. So I'm guessing that's going to be a recurring feature as the game develops, where we'll just have more alternative outfits. It'll be fun to see what Evelyn comes up with for that, because Evelyn being Evelyn, it'd be interesting to see just what she gets as an alternative outfit. Also, we just somehow put Jack in a maid costume, so that's cool. Right, let's go and meet Jack now, because that seems like a good idea. So, this time of night, we're going to have to train undisturbed, even though we know Neon's there. Let's go. Okay. Well, I'm going to need to need a target to... Huh. I guess great minds think alike. Ooh la la! Here to train your semblance, partner? Are you? What are you here for, Jack? She took up cosplaying. Just like you. I noticed as I observed the various patches of frozen ground around us. They're in various shapes. Some are geometrical. Others look more like explosions. So, what are you working on exactly? Oh, you know, the usual. Except I don't. Just teasing. I'm trying to learn to control my, let's call it my field of cold better. Field of cold, ooh. Seems like controlling the intensity of its effects is still beyond me, but I'm learning to handle it, its size and shape. So far you could only spread out in a circle around you, correct? 360 degrees in all directions with the same distance at the same time. Sounds like a recipe for friendly fire. I know, which is why the only person I've ever been partnered with before is Evelyn. Even heat of battle, she can see it coming. True, she's got the whole observation thing. That actually is a really good pair up then, given it she needs to watch out for friendly fire. Anyway, this is the first time in years I've had to just sit down, focus and train it. The static nature of school life, huh? And how's it going? Not as well as it could be. It's like trying to rein in a starving dog. Oh wow, okay, that's an interesting way to put it. So, really bloody hard then? Huh. That's one specific metaphor there. Please don't go into details about a starving dog. That would sadden me so much. Why a starving dog? No, Jen, don't dig into this hole. No. I don't want to hear about sad dogs. That's like one of my least favorite things in life. Because it's hungry, Jen. Or at least it feels like it. As long as there's kinetic energy to be had, it keeps on wanting more. Whoa. You're almost making it sound alive. Sometimes it does feel alive. Sadly, Osmond never managed to put me in contact with anyone with a similar semblance, so I've always had to learn it by myself, bit by bit. Sounds lonely. Sounds hard, but I'm making some headway into shape, size and shapes. Let me show you from above. She pointed at some random shapes of ice on the ground. None look similar to the ones she'd created during the fight with Weiss. You can make the field smaller. Managed to get it down to a basketball. What I really want to aim for, though, is selective absorption. You mean choosing what to affect? Among what? Someone's clothes and their bodies, for example. See, I just want to disarm someone instead of freezing their arm. Oh, I see. Sounds like something that'd be hard to practice, huh? Unless you had a live test subject to test freezing arms and stuff. Yeah. I need someone, something like a mannequin with a layer of clothing. But anyway, I think that That's in Finese. Finese? I can never say that word correctly. I'm still far away from. I wonder if there's any one school who you could ask for tips. No, I got nothing. One of the teachers, maybe. Actually, I was thinking more about one of the students. I mean, if we're talking like complexity of control of a semblance, then Weiss. Weiss is one of the more complex semblances. I don't know. Are we on Saturday? Oh, yeah, we're on Wednesday. Okay, we've got tons of time. Got tons of time before date day. Cool. All right, so I'm gonna have time to get the event with Penny and get the event with Jack set up. Cool. Okay. I hope. Maybe. We'll see. My combat experience increased by 5. I wonder where that's at now, actually. Hold on. I want to check that. Social. Combat experience 170. Aura experience 95. Grim knowledge 80. Cooking 35. Intuition, aka Blake's thing, 53. Dust knowledge 131. History knowledge 80. So I've got lots of combat experience in dust knowledge. Then my aura experience is down below that. Then I've got less knowledge of Grim and history of Remnant. Then my book reading and cooking skills are just sort of there. Cool, that's good to know, I suppose. And that's an idea of training. Damn. I finally feel like I'm making some progress here. I should hope so. What's with the big smell, partner? Oh, I know what it is. Most of his matches now end up in timeouts. So he's feeling strong. Strong? I don't know what Evelyn's saying. Maybe just a little. He's just happy he's not losing anymore. My inspirations are helping. Even if the fact that my eyes light up every time I use it is a pretty big tell. They're never... They never know exactly what I'm going to do. Oh, so you're actually actively using your semblance while you're training. Oh, okay. I honestly thought you'd try and keep it away and keep it hidden a bit more. Like, not use it as much because, like, you know, it drains aura from people. But okay. Now we just have to get your aura to last longer. And you have an actual shot at winning one of the matches. Real confident building skills there, Penny. But I get it. Yeah. Which makes me wonder, partner. Why haven't you know? You mean other than the fact that I can kill people by doing it? Wait, so I'm not using it. Huh? Inspirations? I'm so confused. Feels like cheating when I'm fighting one-on-one. I mean, during team action is one thing, but duels? I can't always rely on having you around. True. Relying on yourself first is important. But it's still something only you can do. Can't really call it cheating if you do what you're capable of doing. Also, by following that logic, you shouldn't be using other things either, Jin. Maybe I should start making you pay copyright. Sigh. I can never ever win against them. Nah, you should just give up trying. You're a team with 3 girls, you're never going to win arguments. It's not going to happen. Like, they're good at it. They're good at it. It's not going to work. You have very lack of experience in this subject. Alright, fine. I'll try and use it in the next class next week, okay? Wait, we're actually going to try and use our semblance properly then. So wait, inspiration just means he feels like the person, but his semblance lets them use their semblance. I don't know exactly what he's been doing then and what he's not doing. All I know is that he's not using his semblance then, or at least not fully. Okay, glad to hear it. And about words that need to be spoken. Miss Goodrich said she wanted to have a talk with us and Professor Peach tomorrow after dust class. What do you think it's about? Considering recent developments, it's either about the adorable one or the matter she told us to leave to her. So serious stuff then. But that would, me, at the nest she starred as. That would mean that the nest she starred as. Not sure what that sentence was meant to be there, okay. Just gonna ignore that one. Just gonna ignore that one. Right, stuff. What can we do? Yep, I can see right now. That's the usual. Never mind, I don't want to be a baller. Wait, oh, maybe the Jack thing's already set up now as an actual date. Possibly. Yep, D-Man. Pyrrha. Never mind. Let's look around just in case Jack's Jack's event thing's still floating around. Let's just have a little look-see around. Yeah, Madonna, I can't do anything with right now. Madonna is a very selected event type thing. Yeah, okay, I think the thing with Jack now is it's her actual event slash date that will be us talking to a particular student. Okay, so I'm as well doing Coco's thing right now then. Then in the evening, I can do Penny's other thing. Go. So what the hell's up with that Coco now? Well, I thought maybe I'd gotten a rival. Huh. I can't say I thought of it as a joke, but whoa. Wait, what? She actually tried and have me fight for a bag of coffee. This is absurd. You actually ran out on me. She's here? What the hell, boy toy? Where's your guts from when you fought? Or when we fought? I went crazy when we fought. Also, dig in the outfit, Coco. I would recommend that. Okay, so wait, what happened with the coffee again? Did we just nick the coffee and run? Because we didn't want to fight with Coco for it? I could imagine Jin doing that. Running's obviously a better option than trying to fight someone who will kick your ass. God only knows. Back in the hole we made. Are you stalking me? Nah. I was just waiting for you in a place where I knew you would eventually pass by. An ambush then. Marvelous. Anyway, you're fighting me again. No, I'm not. Why? Because I'll get beaten into paste. Ah, come on. I'm not that strong. You are. I mean, RWBY Volume 3 didn't get a good chance of showing it, but RWBY Volume 2 definitely showed you decimating all those Gremlin stuff. Like, you literally kicked a big beowulf in the balls and then whacked on the head and killed it. Like, Coco's pretty strong when you think about it. It's just kind of unfortunate. Our opponent was Emerald and she didn't know what Emerald could do. So, there was that. Coco, a one-on-one no-holds-barred battle, which you're actually taking serious in a no-win situation for me right now. I'd just be setting up to be your sandbag. A pretty handsome one. Yeah, flirting's not going to get you anywhere, Coco. Not going to work, honey. Nah, just Coco. Duh. I can't decide if to be angry at her or afraid of her. Damn it. Anyway, would it be better if I made a different kind of competition instead of just a straight-up fight? Oh, this has piqued my interest. I'll admit that wanting you to just straight-up fight me would be unfair. Such is the life of an upperclassman. So, what do you think about something you'd actually have a chance of winning? An endurance contest, maybe? That could actually work. What kind of endurance test are we talking about here? Not the fun type, sorry. Of course, it comes back to flirting with Jin. God damn it, Jin! Stop being a babe magnet! Ah, why did I even ask? I mean, you did walk into that one. It is also Coco. She would... Yeah, I could see her acting like that to everyone. I was thinking push-ups. Whoever can go the longest before crumbling wins. I get the feeling Coco's secretly really good at these types of things. That sounds easy enough, I guess. Alright, you're on. Why would she... James, she's not going to suggest this contest unless she actually is, like, some level good at them. Like, you know, she speaks of endurance. Coco's not exactly like a full-on power type. She probably has decent endurance. Oh, God, and she's not a speed type. I'd say Velvet and Fox are more the speed people. I'd say she is just the all-round endurance person with the minigun. I mean, obviously, she's also got absurd strength because she carries that minigun around like a handbag. Image how much that thing must weigh. But still, good. Now let's talk about the wager. Huh? Aren't we doing it for a bag of coffee? That's my wager, Jin. What are you bringing to the table to spice things up? Good point. I mean, she paid for the bag. It's already hers. Unless I offer something else, why should she risk in any kind of bet? Well, I don't know what kind of material stuff I could offer. Maybe food for food? Actually, I'd like information. Information? Getting to know you better. If I win, you're mine for a game of 20 questions, boy toy. And I will have you be truthful to me. I have a lot of secrets I can't tell. That's a very dangerous game right there. I see. Sure, I can do that. Jane, why would you agree to this? You have so many secrets you cannot tell. And you'd agree to this. I mean, it's not lying if I'm just omitting stuff, right? Hopefully she doesn't ask questions that are too private. She's going to. It's Coco. What are you talking about, Jin? It's Coco. She's going to ask these questions. It's Coco. You madman, Jin. Great. Hit me up when you feel ready for it. But don't keep me waiting too long, Jin. I know where you live. So it's a date then, Coco. Yay. Well, that wasn't ominous at all. Also, I have to wonder about the sudden interest in me as a person. Did that loss really affect her that much? No, Jin, every girl just seems to be attracted to you. I don't know how, but my god, you're good at this. Must be a blonde thing. Yang managed to get Summer and Raven. Must be a blonde thing. John managed to get Pyrrha without even trying. It might be getting Ruby. And might even be turning white a little bit now because of the whole healing thing. Like, yeah, it's a blonde thing. Blondes in the Remnant are just actual babe magnets. That's just how life works, apparently. Huzzah! We've cracked the code. Right, okay, so we don't want to do any more training or anything. No, back out. Right, away from... No. Away from there. Mess hall. There's nothing. Amphitheater. No! Out. Nothing there. Have a little nosy about just in case. God, I wonder... You know that Main Street thing? I'm betting there's going to be something... Oh, the alley and the Main Street stuff. I'm betting they're going to have events for the twins eventually. When they eventually get added to the game. Like, the twins have been in a lot of the polls to get added to the game, but they never win. They never get to win. I've seen them get closer to winning sometimes, but they never win. Sadly. It's always someone else. It's always someone else. Alright, let's go to... Yeah, let's talk to Penny. Try to tell Penny why she's been not exactly asking questions. So, Penny? Why she's been asking about your growth spurt, I think. You think she was... Okay, Penny, what the hell is that word? The locations about my upgrades? She doesn't know if it was... it was one. So let's try and keep that kind of terminology unused. Right. Anyway, what was she asking about specifically? Everything and nothing. She mentioned something about some cosmetic surgery being used in Atlas, but she wasn't exactly accusing you of doing something like that. Oh, I see. Of course. Considering the average company kept in Adlesian high society, it's no wonder she's know about such strengths. But, you say she doesn't believe I underwent such operations? Yeah. She doesn't completely believe that your sudden transformation was natural, but she doesn't believe you got the surgeries either. The hell does Wise believe in then? That must be because my body doesn't exhibit any unusual aesthetical signs of it. Yes, but if it isn't a worry that drives her, can it simply be curiosity? I tried prying, but she just dropped the subject. She wants breast implants. It's so obvious. Come on. Oh, curious. Such a reaction indicates the fuller discussion of the matter would shed some unwanted light on her instead of me. And if she wouldn't tell you, despite your relationship, which is pretty close at this point, I know, right? If she would tell me, maybe she would someone else? Or maybe someone else could have noticed something? If you ask Yang and say about this, Yang will probably click it's breast implants, right? Surely. She wants breast implants without all the scars and stuff or anything showing. Pretty much. She wants boobs like Penny's, and I can't blame her. Jen? Yes, Penny? Are you pondering what I'm pondering? I want to think I am? I think so, Penny. But where are we going to find a truckload of strawberries? We're going to ask RWBY then, the obvious one. I mean, it's our partner, it makes sense. Asking our team would make sense as well, though, not just RWBY. Alright, so we're going to go and play 20 questions with RWBY then for Penny's date. Cool. Could be an interesting day, I suppose. Good morning, Jin. Your uninterrupted and restful night's sleep. I know. Most people... Moving on. Off we go. Your dust knowledge increased by 5. Remains of legends from the fable. They actually exist. That's quite the opener there, Glinda. Okay. Wait, are we all there? Alright, time to turn the bullshit up to 11. I mean, Jin, honestly, this is like maybe a mild 7.5 for us. All the stuff we've been through. All of it. And you're... Oh, maidens are real and have magic. We've met Amber. We've been through this. It's whatever. It's just an average Thursday for us at this point. You mean that we met with a legend? Well, no, you met the descendant passing by of a legend, but sure. Yes. Kind of. She seemed pretty real to me. She saved our bacon. That's what maidens are known to do. They travel, help if they can, although they usually try to do it covertly. They don't join battles, and they usually stick around to they don't join battles and don't usually stick around to introduce themselves. Because if the maidens existed, then that means magic exists too. Great impression there, Penny, but don't push yourself too much. We have that little hiccup problem. And you can realize how that'd be a shock to the general populace. Which is why I need you to keep all this to yourselves, children. We understand, but Glinda, considering how particular the location of Peak is, we run the risk of running into her again. What should we do if that happens? Well, she's been amicable? I don't know what that word is so far. So unless she suddenly becomes hostile, I'd say you can accept her help. Maybe ask her what she's doing in Peak to begin with. She's not in Peak. What? That's... I thought you were talking to the little witch for a second there. No, we're talking about Amber. She floats around Beacon with us. Only Peach knows that she appears with... No, she's appeared in Classroom as well in front of Peach. Oh, I'm so confused. But is she dangerous? What else can you tell us about her? Not much. We don't know the maidens are... we know that the maidens are powerful, but there are not much else we can share. Or I can share. Thanks, husband. That's just great. Hopefully she doesn't turn us into a frog or whatever. Miss Goodwitch, though, I can help ask you how you know that magic is real, if it's not common knowledge. Osbin? That one just answers itself. We know everyone would know the answer. Everyone should click straight away. Wait, Goodwitch knows about magic? I mean, literally, if Goodwitch carried around a broom, you just think she was a witch anyway. Osbin, obviously. You'd think Osbin would know about it, because the headmaster of Beacon, if somebody's going to know about this type of stuff, you'd think the headmasters of the Huntsman schools and stuff, because they're going to have, like, a lot of knowledge on this type of stuff. At least you would think. I can't share all the specifics, but I'm sure Evelyn Jack can testify to the fact that the headmaster Osbin does more than just oversee this academy. Magical activity is one area that he's taken upon himself to oversee. I see. Then what about the young girl? Unfortunately, we have no knowledge of such a being, so I'd be grateful if you could share any intel you have about her upon successful encounters. Sure, first intel, she's toads adorable, but more about that later. Do not let Jin write a report. Do not let Jin write a report about the girl. It's a bad idea. I see. Is that all you can share? Right at this moment, yes. Well, that was a fat lot of help. Oh, magic shrill and maidens are real. Okay, we knew all that. What's your point? Seriously, I see. Children, go on ahead. I'll catch up with you later. Why? We're done class. You shouldn't be catching up with us. Sure, Professor Peach. We're really teachers' pets at this point. Like, all the other students must see is we're going off every weekend with Professor Peach somewhere. What must this look like to the average student who knows nothing about anything that's going on? We're just constantly hanging about with teachers. And teachers are, like, hanging out with us and stuff and being casual with us and stuff. Then Jin's going out with, like, a million girls. Like, what must our team look like to the average person? And how jealous must half of them be of Jin? Anyway. Wait, what did that say? Thank you for the intel, Professor Goodwitch. Now, what else is there? Glinda, you did not react to the word maiden when we spoke. You reacted to the name Amber. You know this girl. I do. And her being at Peak makes no sense. She's not just in Peak, she's in Beacon, she's all over the place. She's pretty much tagging along with me and following me around places because she feels like it. Like, come on. Yeah, there she is. Oh, no one saw her then, apparently. Maybe they did, who knows. Truths mixed with half-truths, and one big lie. Dressing up Jack and me if it was the best idea ever. Oh god, if all these sprites are going to be absolutely ridiculous, like, not ridiculous, but like, the idea of people wearing them in public as they are, it's a bit ridiculous. You wouldn't expect Jack to be walking around like that. You wouldn't expect Coco to be walking around what she is. It's ridiculous. If every character gets a sprite like, you pretty much have an idea. You could play the game with their normal outfits, or you could play the game where everyone's just dressed as if they're, like, cosplaying all the time. Oh, that's going to be interesting. That is going to be interesting as this goes. But anyway, the one time she was lying through her teeth was when she said she had no knowledge on such a being. Well, she doesn't know about her specifically, but a similar being in Salem, sure. You mean when we talked about Jinara? But that means that she does indeed have knowledge on such a being. But then Jinara is not a creation of the boss. So it's a creation of Salem then. And the boss might be a creation of Salem. God only knows. Not necessarily. What do you mean, partner? Remember that Osborn knew nothing about me. And whatever I am, it's time to peek. The mystery behind it, and the thing in it. There's no reason to believe that he knows anything about Jinara either. But she was lying when asked. She lied about having knowledge of such a being, not Jinara herself. And that got me thinking. Well, hello, back to this scene. Titania, you were born by copying Mercury Black, remember? Oh god, Jinara was born from the Pyro Obsidian touching Salem? Oh, now that's an interesting thought. I think that's the conclusion we're getting to here. Don't remind me. Being trying to suppress most of his memories for one day. From day one. Point is, maybe you and Jinara are similar in that aspect. She's someone else's copy. Yes. I think Miss Goodrich knows about the person or being Jinara was inspired by. Seriously, Jinara's a copy of Salem. Okay, that's interesting. Except rather than jumping from like male to female or that, this one just became a little girl. Right. I mean, the Pyro Obsidian's very random in how it does things, so... it turned Mercury to full-on female and gave her proper legs. So, you know. Mental. That's awfully specific, though. Titania was a fluke. She may have copied anyone at all. But if your theory is true, Jinara was made and tailored specifically to one person. I can't blame them having their eye and wanting to copy, like, what could possibly be the most powerful person in all of Remnant. The question then becomes, why? Maybe that's also similar to my situation. What do you mean? I spoke about this with Peach before. I don't know much about how or when, but I have a feeling that my existence was because this flame thing wanted to show someone up. Maybe it's the same thing. How do you, how and who do you show up by making a human being and a magic user? Your guess is as good as mine in that one. And I'm afraid I can't help much in that front either. That explains what that space was there for. Amber, was Professor Peach able to extract more information out of Miss Goodwitch? Yes and no. Professor Goodwitch admitted to knowing me, personally. She what? Apparently the maiden Amber was under her group's protection, but they failed to keep me safe from harm. Oh, so Amber has no memories of... Wait, but she knows Cinder, I think. I need to do more of Amber's story stuff. I don't think I can anymore. Cinder's story bit for Amber got added, like, after I passed the bit for it, so I've actually already missed the opportunity to do that. It's like, when I do a full rerun of this game, I'll need to, like, look up Cinder's thing eventually. Anyway, though. She wasn't willing to share who harmed me or what they were trying to protect me from. But according to her, my appearance anywhere at the current time is impossible. She also fears that it is a setup by someone. A setup she warned Professor Peach about, despite Headmaster Osmond's wishes. Tusk. Asshole. He and his secrets. Well, we know it isn't a setup anyway. But if she's convinced of that, then maybe... I mean, does it matter? It's not like they can do anything to stop Ghost Amber. She's just here. We can't do anything about that. She's just here. No, I don't feel dead. And here I was trying to not blunt about, about it. Alright, so let's put together everything we know. Yes, please just make sense of all this. Go for it, Jin. Amber was under Osmond's protection, but it did her a fat lot of good. She's not dead, but she's probably heavily injured then. And her going around must be like, I don't know, an outer body experience? She's projecting her soul or something? That makes the most sense, I guess. Oh, I believe that may be it. Yes, it was instinctual. I don't know, I don't know I could do that. I didn't know I could do that. Alright, but if she's still technically alive, I don't think that she should be able to skip the country. Get that far out of the body. I mean, aura dissipates if it gets too far from the host body. Exceptions made for certain semblances, no? I think that's because she's now tied to Jin, isn't she? I think, because originally she was just stuck around the amphitheater. And its interactions with Jin, I think she just tagged onto Jane's back and then started watching him sleep. Much like Penny. That makes sense. But I believe magical power is different. Or we could just go with magic and throw that in there, sure. I don't believe... I don't remember why or how exactly. But I feel it is so. So magic just answers everything. Cool. Oh my gods. Partner, what is it? When I first met Amber, she didn't know she didn't know she was in the real world. She didn't know that the amphitheater wasn't all there was. She didn't know she could move, so she never tried. And her magical power wasn't as strong as it is now. That means that where she was must have been where she first appeared. I think it was close. Oh. Wait, you don't mean Amber's body's under the amphitheater? Oh, very interesting, Jane. That was well thought out. I didn't even think of that. It's the only explanation I can think of. Son of a bitch. Amber, your real body is somewhere in the school. Okay, we're just gonna make it. I just wanted to see it was under the amphitheater, but okay, under the school. It's Osmond's office is near the amphitheater, actually. Yeah, because it's in Osmond's tower. It's not under the amphitheater. We know that. Well, I say we know that, but they take an elevator down, then they walk a distance. Like, the amphitheater could just... The amphitheater could just be, like, around there, close by an underground bit, because, you know... whatever. All we know is the elevator for it is in Osmond's tower. But the actual base of Amber is just close to the amphitheater, so she just popped up there. Let's go with that logic, I suppose. Sure. I mean, if you look at the position of the school, the amphitheater is, like, you know... It's over there. Osmond's office there. It's a big underground room. So, like, the edge of it's just, like, you know, around there or whatever. And the amphitheater's just there. So, sure, let's just go with that logic for now. Makes as much sense as everything else is gonna, eh? Right, I don't think I've got anything to do now, do I? I've done all the extra events. What can I do this afternoon? If anyone can tell us anything about Weiss, it's certainly... Oh, we can do the more pennies thing. Okay. Hold on, we'll get to that in a second then. Just check everywhere in case there's anything else. Just because in case something is there. Yeah, Madonna's thing. Doesn't matter. Bookshop. Nothing. Right, let's go speak to Weiss, shall we? Let's go speak to Weiss. No, wait, no, sorry, to Ruby. Ruby, good morning. Yes, Ambusher. Oh, hi guys, what's up? Nothing much, although... It seems like Weiss developed an interest in my body. Okay, Penny, word that a tad different. That could have been taken as somewhat, as something else entirely, couldn't it? Oh, she's learning! It definitely could. It's alright. I understand what you meant. And boy, did she ever. In what way exactly? Did she... No, she doesn't have a clue. It's more like... Here's Weiss in her night outfit. This makes sense. This is so not fair. I think it's just maybe her looking down at her breasts. Completely unfair. I've been waiting for years. And she wasn't even that short to begin with. He's just scraping. There must be some kind of trick. I refuse to accept that genes can be so different. Weiss? Ruby? What are you doing? Nothing. Why are you touching your... Get the hell out already. But I need to use the bathroom. She's totes jealous. You weren't wrong, Penny. Further prying would have revealed something about her. Something that she wasn't prepared to face or accept. That her boobs are smaller and she wants them bigger, and Penny suddenly got really large after like a day away. Weiss, I mean, it's not a subject that comes up often, but she's kind of subconscious about her height and assets. I mean, I can kind of understand. I'm 2 years younger than her, but I'm already taller. And you already have larger breasts. Weiss is just the smallest and ever, like, feel so sorry for her. Without heels, true. Then Penny all of a sudden goes and grows up. Might as well have evolved into a new life form. No wonder she suspected foul play. I think it's less she suspects, and more like she wants it to be foul play, like, why not me? I see. I didn't consider how something like this could make someone else feel secure, much less Weiss. I mean, she was insecure about confessing, but I put that to a lack of experience. I've always felt like Weiss thinks very highly of herself, and with good reason. Well, I'm glad we've uncovered the truth. The next course of action is now clear. You're going to offer Weiss breast implants, aren't you? It is. What do you have in mind, Penny? It will need some preparation, but you just make sure to bring Weiss to my father's ship on Saturday in the afternoon, Jin. Okay, wait. This is either Penny's going to reveal the truth, or they're going to offer breast implants. It's one of the two. I imagine it's probably going to be the first one, let's be honest. Thanks, RWBY. Don't worry. Just leave Weiss to me. I'm worried. I'm worried too. It's Penny. She's made up a plan. That's not always the best thing. Same. I mean, I doubt it can be that bad, but Penny can still be a little eccentric. Like, over the top. Like, yeah, she sees something and she goes for it to try and make things better, but she doesn't read the room and da. Although, she's improved leaps and bounds since she started hanging out with you guys. The Penny I first met would never realize the double meaning in that sense. Yeah. I'm happy to help her with something, considering how much I owe her. Daw, you're super dibble double adorable couple. I'm so babysitting the meteor cyborg babies. That's a fair way to put it. I think that's how it works, but okay. We just point out that obviously having children with, you know, Penny's sort of impossible. Like, 100% impossible because she's a robot. Well, actually, is it possible right now? No, it's just flat impossible. Unless Jin somehow makes something happen. I mean, magic's a weird thing. Maybe Penny will become a real girl by the end of this. I don't know. Alright, people, looking at the time, I never expected during the week stuff to be this long. So, that caught me by surprise. I was expecting a couple of scenes, but I wasn't expecting this much. This is insane. So, I'm going to end the video here. Next time will probably be the rest and the last bits of, this update. I'll go through Friday, which I don't imagine will have anything in it, because we've done all the event setups. I'll do the date, and possibly I'll do whatever's come on Sunday. How much of it's there, because it's normally only like a half thing on Sunday, and the big meat of it's left until the following week. So I'll do all that for the next episode. But for today, guys, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the show. Link should be in the description down below to the game, or to the link so you can download it. It's a free-to-play game. It's well worth playing. It's got a lot to it at this point. It's getting more added every month. And yeah, it's just really, really good. If you're a RWBY fan, it's brilliant. Alright then, anyway, thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time for my RWBY visual novel, where, yeah, I'll be going on a date with someone. I'm not sure who yet, but I will go on a date with someone. So that should be fun. But I'll see you then for that. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye, everybody.